Hey guys, girls, hope all is well. I wanted to send this video to you. I'm with Ben. We're going to teach you how to turn your iPhone into a dumb phone. There's a lot of y'all that are in Exodus 90, Fiat 90, Nineveh 90. The reason why we're doing this is, to be honest, I've looked at the list of all the ascetical practices, and that is one of the ways that the church has given in her spiritual tradition for how to overcome lust. But if I had 100 eggs to put in 2 baskets of ascetical practices and avoiding the near occasion of sin, I'd put 95 of my eggs in avoiding the near occasion of sin, and only 5 eggs in ascetical practices. We want to work smart, not hard, right? So here's the thing: you have an iPhone with you at all times, so you always have a constant temptation. One of the ways you could not have that temptation is by having a dumb phone. But it's kind of hard to do that. So we're going to show you how to make your iPhone into a dumb phone so that it's no longer a near occasion of sin. And that'll make it easier for you to follow these great resolutions that you've made in being in Exodus 90. So Ben's got the iPhone right here. And we're going to show you how to kind of restrict the apps that you can use and restrict which websites you can go to. Obviously, you're going to need a friend to do this. That's part of Exodus 90 anyway, because they're going to put in a password to make sure you can't change some of these settings. So, Ben, go for it.
So it should be showing up, if we've done this right, on the side of your screen. So you're going to start with going to Settings. And you're going to scroll down to, if you've updated your phone to the recent update, Screen Time. And so to set the passcode, you're going to go down to where it says Use Screen Time Passcode. You're going to click that, and you're going to set a screen time password.
Right, so I'm going to do that.
Father Greg's going to do
1, 2, 3, 4. So I won't tell him that, though, obviously, because if he could break the password, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Right.
All right.
So now we've got a password, and when you click on Content and Privacy Restrictions, it'll have you enter that password in order to...
So you got your, yep, there it is. All right, we're in.
Great. All right, so the 2 things that you're going to want to restrict are, first, iTunes and App Store purchases. You're going to click on that, and you're going to don't allow installing apps, deleting apps. Just don't allow anything with apps. In-app purchases, don't allow any of those. So once you've disallowed all App Store purchases and edits, you can go to Content Restrictions and scroll down to Web Content, and you can select Allowed Websites Only.
Yeah, so here's the thing: if you try to do something like choosing which ones to disallow, which websites not to go to, you're going to find a way to get around it. So the better option is just to say, which ones do I have to have access to function as a student, all right? Listen, you might be needing to do research for some of your projects, homework, assignments, things like that. Do that stuff in a computer lab, all right? Don't do that on your phone. So Google is not going to be one of those sites that you're allowed to see. So find the ones that you absolutely have to have for your work or for your school, and only allow those ones. This is also going to increase your intentionality when you use your phone. How many of you have just like pulled out your phone when you have like that kind of itch that you have to do something, you're bored or whatever? You know that we don't need to do that either. So make it such that you can't find the stuff that you don't need to find, that you're trying to avoid, but this also is going to allow you to use your phone in a more intentional way. So you can see some of the stuff that he's allowed. Disney, that's going to be all right, probably. Maybe some of those princesses not. But yeah, you find which websites that you absolutely have to have and only allow those ones. All right?
So you just saw me add Chegg as a website. That's what you would do. You just go through and add website. And then last thing, you're also gonna want to disallow Siri from searching the web, and might as well just disallow explicit language while we're at it.
Yeah, there you go.
All of these things that you see above, again, it should be disallowed from the App Store being disallowed, but you might as well just restrict things appropriately. You'll have a friend helping you do that. And then allowed apps, again, you can go in and disallow whatever apps as Father Greg said, you know, and your partner knows, are going to lead you to the near occasion of sin. So even if that means email, you can restrict the email by turning it off. And now, when you leave this page, if you go to the internet and you try to go to any website, let's say ESPN, it will say you cannot browse this page because it is restricted.
There you go. It's restricted. So here's the thing, guys. Might be annoying, might be frustrating, but it's worth it. It's worth it to remain in relationship with the Lord. So check it out. Find your buddy to put in that password so you can hold each other accountable and grow in communion with the Lord. Let me know if you have any questions. Be happy to help in any way. If it's technological, we're going to try to find one on how to do this with the Android soon. If it's technological, I may be reaching out to one of you to help us figure out an answer. So Father Brian had a great homily. The number one goal that we're trying to accomplish is meaningful community in these Exodus 90 groups, right? So pursue holiness together. Don't do it on your own. This is a great opportunity to do it in community, which is really what holiness is. You can't do it on your own. Yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate it a lot, and we'll see you later.